Stank coochie children embarrass mothers, grandmas, and aunties who place the children between thighs that stink. And the poor child is left to think about why did she have to endure forced gagging, and she turns away from that crotch repeatedly because the clueless hair braider keeps pushing this child back in place between her legs. So she asks the girl, who looks about age 7, why do you keep turning away? Why do you keep turning away? Why do you always fuss when I do your hair? Do I stink? And the child says, so the people who are commenting, they think it's the child's mother. It possibly could be the mother, but I don't know why I kept thinking this is how you say, a grandmother, or something like that, auntie. But let's just say it's the mother. All I want to know is, why are you always fussing whenever I do your hair? And the little girl says, I don't want to be right here. It stinks. What are you trying to say? I stink? Yes, ma'am. The little girl is very respectful though. She's not rude. She's not impertinent. Baby, I'm going to bathe in a minute. You ain't going to smell me too long till I finish your hair. Come on. It ain't that bad now. You ain't got to do me like that. I done changed you and pampered and all that done. Ooh. Ooh. I know I'm rank. But that, oh my God. But that not that bad. But it ain't that bad down there. I'm gonna die. Wait. I know I'm rank. But that ain't that bad down there. I just, you just did me wrong. You did me wrong. But you could have did tell me. If you smell something, you could have did tell me if you smell something. You could have been told me you smell something. But we almost done now, You let me go this long doing your hair. I'm sorry. Lord Jesus, kids these days, they're gonna tell you how they feel. This video has been going around, circulating for at least a year now. I was so shocked when I first saw it, but it keeps popping up and it's popped up again, and that's what prompted me to do this recording about a smelly cooch. If I know my cooch smelly because I haven't washed it, sometimes, especially in the winter, I like to be alone. I don't mind my odor. In fact, I love my smell, my scent. I love the way I smell. But I don't share that with anyone, not even partners, not even lovers. I just, if I have to meet someone, be close to someone, I must bathe. And let's say they call to tell me with only 5 minutes notice, the children are coming. The first thing I do, because I may not be able to take a full shower, but anyone coming, I immediately go and wash my cooch, wash my ass, wash my poom. But I never meet people without washing. Wash your face, wash your hands, wash yourself. So let's say you're hardworking. Maybe you went to work and you came back and you had to fix dinner and do this and that. Then you have to comb the child's hair for school the next day. And so you've worked up a stank. You've worked up a stench, a fragrance, an essence of you. And it's something you like. You like so much that you don't even consider washing yourself. Because you just want to get done with, you want to finish all your things you have to do. But what is most important when you're interacting with people, including children, is that you wash yourself to present yourself to others. It's very intimate. Sitting between someone's legs that close. The face is right there, especially you turn their head to braid the side. You braid the back hair, so her head is facing forward and she's happy. She doesn't smell anything. When you put her to the side, and you want her to turn around, she certainly can't turn around to face you, right? Because she's like, want to vomit. She's like, ew, what's that smell? My little girl, 3 years old, came over and I had just cleaned the bathtub. And I cleaned the bathtub with, vinegar. I use vinegar, white vinegar with a little bit of dish soap. And that does a very good job. I don't want the strong smell of the chemicals. I don't want the commercial cleansers. I don't need them. I use baking soda sometimes, vinegar, I use hydrogen peroxide, and that's how I do it. And the little girl is not accustomed to smelling vinegar. And I guess she's so sensitive, right? Because they're not smoking and drinking and doing all this stuff. These children are their senses are keen, sharp. She says, Auntie, what's that smell? And I said, oh, it must be the vinegar. I just cleaned the bathtub. And that was that, right? But this one, if the child can smell, this vinegar is supposed to evaporate and shouldn't be smelling enough, but I had just done it, right? I had just done it. And that's another thing. If, let's say, my bathtub is, for whatever reason, my bathtub is not clean, that is seldom that my bathtub is not clean. But if it's not clean and someone's coming over, I gotta, you have to take care of these things. And you start with the cooch, you start with the pussy. The pussy must not be presented to others in this state. And you know that it smells, right? Like, I know if I'm rank and I stank, I can't meet. I could maybe sit here and write. I like to write and read because I'm alone and I'm not mingling with people and leaving that behind. It's not good. I don't like to smell people and I don't want them smelling me. That's it. Pretty much the bottom line is I don't like to, unless I like people that bathe, and I don't like when women and men have a lot of perfume or cologne. I was going to the market the other day. I walked past this black guy. He wasn't even, I was on the sidewalk and he was a bit on the lawn in front of his, where he lives. And I wasn't close to him. I smelled him and it was so strong. The wind just took it over to my nose. And I was like, ew, I could never be near that guy. I could not get close to that guy. That's like a repellent to me. Some people like me are sensitive to these, how shall we say, in the lab, this artificial fragrance, artificial scents that they make perfumes and colognes with. Many of those products actually give me a headache and make me want to throw up. So I just prefer the clean body, wash body. And I don't even wear deodorant. I wear for deodorant a slice of lime or lemon. I think it's a reflection of the lack of respect that older black women have for young black girls and children. Don't respect us. And I believe in many cases it's because they don't respect themselves, and they're going to be upset with me. Listen, I'm not popular with black women. I'm not trying to be popular with black women, because black women have always, to be quite frank, they've always had a freaking problem with me. You know why? Because they always have a fucking problem with themselves, right? What's your problem? Wash your pussy so that the little girl, because it's traumatic enough getting your hair braided. That's another thing. I didn't very often get my hair braided. When I did, I would get a French braid or 2 French braids or my 10 to 12 little plaits. I like plaits. I don't want my scalp pulled. Our scalp is tender scalp, and you're pulling and twisting, and because you want us to look this way. And what's wrong with our roots anyway? What the hell is wrong with our roots showing naturally? You don't like it. It's too bushy. It's too fuzzy. You gotta twist it and turn it and oil it. And it's nice. It's nice. It's good grooming, right? It's important too. But it ain't more important than your pussy. You gotta do your pussy first. Because the little girl gonna be sitting between your legs. And trust me, little girls and boys, children, they will see, they will not just say to you, you know, mama, your pussy stink. You know, they will do that. They turn away far from you. You know, I had a woman come to me for a massage, and she actually more than one, you know. There was that big Jamaican one, and that was part of the rape group. Yeah, group of rapists. And there was that Chinese girl who would come to see me every Sunday morning, and she'd had a shower at home, and she'd come and she would take a shower. She would ask, can she use the shower? She would be in the shower for at least 15 minutes at my home after she supposedly showered before she came. And then she'd get on the massage table, and the pussy smelled so bad. It was very hard to massage her. And the sad part is, she was trying to be my friend, and I couldn't because I knew she had a crush on me. But the pussy, I didn't want to. It's just I can't be around that. Knowing that she had bathed, right? It told me it was her diet, what she ate, because they owned a pizzeria, and they sold stuff like burgers and fries and hot dogs, pizza, this junk food. And her family, they were not that Chinese. They were Chinese, but they'd been in Canada so long. She was born here, so she's Canadian. And even the way she dressed, she was like a butch, but very delicate butch. It's just, she just put her hair in a ponytail and put a baseball cap on and wore jeans and running shoes, which I don't like that. I don't like that look. I don't go for that, jeans and running shoes. To me, running shoes would be if you're doing something athletic, you know, I just don't, she wasn't appealing. And then there's the pussy smelling like that. I couldn't even do it. I had to stop taking her, okay? Because I couldn't take her. I couldn't take that stench. So, women, and it's all women. It's not just black women. It's not just the Chinese. There's women. I had a white roommate. Oh my God, what a stank cooch! And that one thing about them, it's like they don't know. They want you down there, because that white roommate I had, she used to drink so much, and she ate a lot of bad stuff, a lot of grease, a lot of cheese and salt, and drank a lot of beer. And I just she wasn't eating clean, and so beer and hard liquor, shots. Her pussy's rank. It was rank. So you know, the pussy thing, it's across the board. All you women, not all you women, but you know, from all groups, you all have those with smelly cooch. And whether or not you know you have smelly cooch, just assume that you have smelly cooch. And just, especially if you're going to meet somebody. And because guys are saying that they've been with women, they've been having sex with women, and they say, oh, when I was in the front, I didn't smell anything. But when she turned around and I went to hit it from behind, oh my God, that smell. You know what these guys are saying? Instead of like telling her to go wash herself and go bathe, let's bathe together, honey, let's have a shower. Or, you know, whatever, right? They continue to hit it. They continue to fuck her and have their head as far away as possible, which reminded me of when I've been massaging these people with this odoriferous bodies, and I've had to put my head as far away as possible. It is a thing. It is a thing. Cleanliness is next to godliness, of course. And if you don't want to be close to God, well, you can be close to me. I don't want to smell you. I only want to smell me. I am Domina Della Pie, Mistress Sasha Storm.